You're a poet now. I think we're gonna get much in the way of that though. Hey, some 3 points. That was nice. I'll take it. I think then once we have reached a distinguished old age, we'll quickly create the duchy, that we can get it out of the way. And then I'll leave the childbearing to my child. That sounds strange. That's basically what it's gonna be. We will have 2 generations of female rulers, and then we're gonna start creating a nice amount of little princes to fight over whatever is there. And maybe get themselves some titles along the way. Ha ha ha. Generous. That's actually not a bad trait, is it now? I mean, for diplomacy it isn't. Let's see. Diligent or patient? It's more learning, and we do kind of try to push her in that direction. Resistance to hostile schemes is also not a bad idea. Oh, what's a bit of stress? Actually, can I impart some lessons on you? Okay, so I can't give you that bill, but I can't give you chase because, well, you're not yet at an age where you would even understand what I'm talking about. No. Let's see, forgiving. Think on forgiveness. Let it live in your heart always. Show mercy to the cheat. Wouldn't you now be one friend richer? Fucking bullshit of an argument, and you really shouldn't think like this, because it's absolutely not in your best interest, but I mean, if I do try to keep the Holy Mother image going for a little bit longer, as in 1 more generation, I do need to impart a lot of things on this child. And most of these are good values. And when can I do this again? In July of 889, so 3 years from now. Which point you would be like, what, 12? So I can do this at 12 and at 15. 3 whole times, I suppose. Should have started a bit earlier, but kind of forgot. But let's hope that she picks up some of her own. Yeah, forgiving is not bad. Yeah, I should probably change that then as well. Become a learned person, please. I should have also changed that much earlier. This poor child goes through some interesting upbringing, to put it mildly. Randomly mother decides like, now I have interest in completely controlling your life. Get used to it, child. Before that it was like, you know, go and do whatever you please. Well, times for you are over. And where is here? Yes. You're 44, we're probably gonna die at some point. No, he's a homosexual. Horrible. At least your son turned out to be straight, which is probably gonna mean a lot of children. Well, once he gets married, that is. Do wonder why my dear little leash is not using his time a bit more wisely. I mean, you know, they're just randomly small little countries right over us and inside of us. Taking those over wouldn't really be that fucking hard now, would it? Give me an excuse to go around him, but since... Well, I know. That guy is basically on our side now. I mean, there's the Duchy of Poland. You all the Netherlands. Which we could almost fight with. Anything interesting as always happened? When the usual happens, you know, West Francia kinda never holds itself together. Aquitaine rises. Provence, at least still whittling around. His Francia hasn't really... Actually, I think his Francia has grown a little bit. Anything interesting going on here? Yeah, not really. You do have hostage situation though. Well, surprisingly peaceful. Apart from the initial struggles we had. And, you know, the splitting up from us in the northern areas. Apart from that, all is peachy. That's not working out for him. We, on the other hand, should probably be focused still on this one. He has a lot of troops, to be fair though. Not a bad idea. Learning per level of devotion is always nice. Not like I don't have enough learning, mind you. I will restart this. Let's finish this as well. We should have more than ample enough lifetime left to finish the whole tree. We'll probably start on something else. Is there a good way to get an alliance? I mean, technically I have a good way to get an alliance. It's called children. It's rather useful. And sadly, my child will also have a distinct need for this particular one. Duchy of Bavaria, County Vision. Not bad. Where are you on the line? Second in line, actually. Tempting. What do you bring with us? Content, generous, temperate. Stalwart as a fox. Well, that's not really what defines foxes, but sure, I guess. It would give me the edge I probably would like. There's a second prince after all. That's not necessarily a bad position. That has potential for the future, let's say. And we do now have an alliance, so technically speaking, we could beat the ever-living shit out of him and take Cologne as his only good and proper. However, we would need an excuse to do so. Meh. Yeah, Stuart. Yeah, that's a bit more of a sensible choice. I immediately have more respect for the new leash. Because he was like, yeah, putting that person as a spy master was fucking stupid, wasn't it? Which it was, mind you. Very much so. Actually, are you perchance? We might actually have a chance to marry into the upper echelon there, but we did not. Actually, are we still... Yeah. If we have two daughters, would that also start splitting up, I wonder, in normal way? Well, it's not really a problem, because we were gonna become a duke beforehand anyway, and so we're gonna hold the highest title nonetheless. Well, not much. We're gonna take the risk. However, I'm gonna make a nice little save game here and just, you know, go like, Oh, sadness. Just in case, you know, something goes horribly wrong. Alright, we're gonna create a claim here. We're gonna take over Cologne, and we have a holy site, and we can, in the near future, consecrate our bloodline, which is always a nice thing to do. And then we can safely, basically, you know, fade out of life. Let the child take over. Hopefully she will actually turn out to be a decent person has to take box. Yeah, that sounds like a very bad idea right about now. Well, he's not gonna like me. Oh no, to be fair, he's still liking me very much so. I just need to remember to actually give my child a bit more in the way of Christian values. Otherwise she's gonna have a really hard time, you know, being a woman. Although, to be fair, the consecrated blood is also gonna help with the opinion of the other Christians. Oh, you know. And soften the blow of being a woman there. Bit of a pain in the ass to do, but hey, you know, pain in the ass is part of what we do here. Actually, what do I need to change this towards this? High Chrono Authority does not have equal or female domain. Okay, so the problem is the faith-based one, which is not really a problem because we're kind of trying to solve that by changing our religion as we please. Okay, did you actually save what I did there? You did. How nice. Rose of Poverty, Unrelenting Fate. Sanctity of Nature. Sacred Lies. Sacred Childbirth. Necessary to be sickly or stillborn, mothers and fathers gain piety when the child is born. Makes pregnant a virtue. I mean, it's not the same music as ritual cannibalism, mind you. And there I'm pregnant. Now, sacred childbirth sounds something that women would probably want to have in their religion. Anything else? Pursuit of power. Anarchy. Pacifism. Creatures. Lesson and charity. That would mean you stay this. Alternatively, fickle or arrogant. You know, then take generous. That is also from Birds of Cold Steel. Isn't there anything more interesting? Carnal exaltation makes lustful a virtue. Interesting. So basically we're all turning into sluts, eh? Yeah, well, sure. Let's turn us it all into sluts. That sounds like a rich knight would be mildly amused by. What does astrology give me? Naval speed. Meh. That's boring. Hey, my own story. Tell me my own story. Sacred murder. The law costs are going down. It's neat to, but boring. What actually does that give you? Makes temperate a virtue. Interesting. Spend against neighboring rulers. Yeah, let's start with that. Holding a feast gains piety. So we are going to end up as, you know, being sluts that like getting pregnant and partying. An interesting combination, I'm sure, why not? So the cost is 11,000. That's something we can probably get away with. And then we realized that we had to reload. Okay, let's remember that, because we can't actually afford a fucking... was it before the birth? Because we can't actually afford a Shen right now, that would destroy my plans. Oh, Dora. That's a blast from the past. Yeah, no, fuck that. Sorry, King, but You can fuck right the fuck off. That's my child. I'm gonna raise her I see fucking fit. Everything still going on in the right way? Am I still pregnant? Yes, I'm still pregnant. 7 months away though. Good. Is that still safe? Yes. No, not. Of course not. It's gonna be a royal pain in the ass to do, but alas. It's not the first. Yeah, we have a daughter now. Elena, sure. You look like Elena. Actually, no, you look like a fucking Sakura. But well, I can ignore that. Gone fishing. Sure. And then, child or child of mine, can I influence your personality? Not yet. Can't do it with you either. Yeah, I'll train you myself. Now, for my succession. Yeah, we'll lose one battle order. The whole reason I did this is because you should... What do you have there? You're a fucking bleeder of all things. It's not a good start, daughter of mine. Basically because I do kinda would like to have a few more options when it comes to potential alliances. Not too happy about that though. Bleeder in the family. Oh well. Ursa. Ah! He came out of nowhere. Let's become relevant again. Enough smexy times. Okay, I need to remember 11,000. No, let's say 12, 13,000. In the way of piety. Not really a problem. A lot more realistic than 30, 40,000. Doable, but a pain in the ass. Can I influence you again? When is that? July, and we have April. Okay. Remember July then. Because I do have a tendency to forget rather quickly. You do have a nice amount of potential titles though, don't you? Rather nifty. Rather nifty indeed. Seed done, please. You there. Declare war. I have Count Luther of München and the Duke Luther of Bavaria. I have a claim on Cologne. Believe me. Totally not lying. Declare war. Join me, my friends. But I don't stand alone. Okay, so where is my ally going to come from? From down there. It's gonna take a bit too long. Oh yeah, it's gonna come after me immediately, little bitch. Run! You're smart. Hello, friendly neighborhood. Bavarians, could you maybe come over here relatively quickly? Because I kinda would like some help. Come on, come on, run away faster. Not get caught immediately. God damn it. Fucking feared it would happen. My friends are relatively close by. They're probably not gonna be here in time to defend me. However, they're gonna be there in time to deal with the enemy. Foreign concert. No! Meinhardt. Dead man. Yeah, no, I don't really care about Meinhardt. Why the fuck were you leading my troops, you fucking idiot? Or because I allowed him to be fair. But not really the point I'm trying to make here. It does mean I can get a new husband though. Maybe we can ingratiate ourselves up here. Range marriage between me and you. They wouldn't like that, eh? Don't like the old lady, eh? Well, that's not very nice of you. Well, take a look once things have calmed down a little bit. As for new marshal, that shouldn't be a problem. Let's see, you're German, you will be German. In the measly 11 years from now. Once you're done with that, running away, could you please maybe eventually come back? We do kind of need a new commander. Yeah, let me translate that for you, you fucking idiot. Now then, once we have our very own little holy site, make ourselves happy peppy, all will be better. I don't really like the fact that we have lost 20 knights. Now kind of pricey, but in the last we'll fucking take it. Yeah, what is our enemy doing apart from sneaking around like a little bitch? They're probably gonna try to come after me again. I have friends nearby. Will probably defend me. Maybe. I have some hope that the Bavarians are capable of doing that. Where the fuck are you going, you bitch? They're gonna try and do some nonsense over in Bavaria. A bold choice. Not the wisest choice, but bold at the very least, I must say. Okay, now let's get to the actually important part. I'll take over the land that we are contesting. I mean, I get why this would reduce my choices quite a little bit. Nothing interesting. On the radar, at least for the moment. Sadly, no interest from upstairs as well. The sadness is real. Oh look, they're attacking us. Not a smart choice. Not really a smart choice. Follow me, we'll take more land. Yes, we really would like to get this process over and done with. That is. I should actually try to help me instead of doing their own thing. Interesting. The war itself should be over relatively quickly. At that point we have basically secured pretty much everything we need to. Yeah. Nice piece of land. Not too much to worry about. An enemy that is not really the smartest. So I don't think you'll have the time required to actually take that. I guess I don't really have much of a choice. What else are they supposed to be doing? Not much. Not much indeed. Ah, that can, anyway. I never really liked that system. It can go right the fuck 12, basically. Actually, we are making good progress there. To be fair. A bit more than I'm happy with, to be completely fair. I've got to make my progress fall a lot, isn't it? Yeah. Play some snowball fighting. That's the sort of thing you should do while embroiled in war. Aquatic friendship. I don't know what creature that is. Ah, that's my friend Wigman, isn't it? He's a leper now. That guy never got better. Started with consumption and now he's a fucking leper. Ah, thanks for the poem though. I really cannot catch a break, no matter what. It's kinda amazing, honestly. Follow me, barbarian friends, to deal with the enemy once more. I mean, somebody has to, so... You know... Yeah, we're at 97 at this point. Victory is very close at hand, I would say. Very nice indeed. And we just need a tiny bit more patience. Not much though. Not much at all. I guess after that we can finally start saving up for the next pilgrimage. Actually, how much is that going to cost us? I wonder. Now then, we will need... I mean, there's really nothing better there, I suppose. We do it with all the pump we can. 163. Well, that's not bad. We're actually kinda close already. Oh. The war will be over. First the Mets. I don't think you have anything I could take as a hostage. Band the troops. Go away. Then I have a job for my marshal. Anything else peaceful? Yeah. Okay, now we wait a little bit. I guess actually we could also expand our men at arms before we do it. Just to make ourselves a bit less saleable. Don't cry. Do not cry. No, you're a woman. You can get away with the poor crying part. But you know, not in front of the children. Come on. Study the rock, child. Like it's just a fucking rock, mother. It's like, yeah. Why did you bring it up to me then, eh? Alright, I forgot I can influence your... I can try to make it chaste. It's 60%. Not bad. Tempered for 90 though. Here's a child. Can I influence you yet? No. How the fuck did you mess this up with fucking 90%? The lens is shot. Dedicated victory over the evil Count Meginhard, written by British good friend Wichman. I fucking have the scroll of the leper. I think I will go ahead and destroy that. That seems like a fucking risk to have around. An unhealthy risk. I'm not willing to take that. Now then, let's take another look to see who we have around. County of Nassau and County of Marlborough. Archdrake is a bad choice, however, Lover's Pox. Hmm. You're still not interested in marrying me? Hmm. 200 of these comes from low fertility. It's probably because I'm still chaste, isn't it? The age consideration, though, is that's not something easy to overcome, I'd say. How does it look in the other big countries? You have no children. How does it look for your sibling? Is he married? No? Okay, so before we continue doing this, we should probably go to Precision, Gemeinden, Schillebishi. Because otherwise my choices will be rather limited, I would say. Duke's Levelogric of Nitra. Aren't you my brother-in-law at some point? Or were we just considering you? You know what? Sure, let's get him into the boat. Did it work? Of course not. We're gonna be really mean to him. He's like, may God grant us many, many children. I don't think so. Kinda fucked up. You already have children, right? Yeah, so that is nothing to worry about. Your titles are safe. Ever, those maxi times for you. Yeah, sure, I'll pay you. Meh. Gonna use the hot dead, I suppose. And then restore the Holy Roman Empire. Sure. That's post goal. Okay, we are once again have our loins safe and secured. Now, as for you, you have precisely what I would want you to have. That is pretty fucking neat, your little clone. I'll have to say. None of those strike me as particularly pleasant. Actually, replacement, we can probably afford our last pilgrimage. But I don't think we can do the consecration part as a woman, can we? Probably not. I had to take an educated guess. Not in this religion, at least. Start my pilgrimage. And take whoever wants with us on a long, long journey. Watch the south. Go. Follow the messenger. Family omen. I don't think I ever had a family omen. I had quite a few omens in my time. None of them were usually pleasant. Like, focus on your family. Maybe give your fucking, husband or a child or so or two. Actually, I mean, since it's not gonna mess up my particular inheritance, we probably just, you know, can actually give him some children. Not a fucking problem. What did I say? How many points we need? 12,000 or so, wasn't it? It's gonna take a long while though. Meaning we'll probably continue to spend some time on the road, doing little pilgrimages. We do have to consider age. I'm 41 at this point. That's not good. You're still learning the right way? Yes, you are. And 894. Pretty sure that's relatively close to you getting. Yeah, you're gonna be an adult before then. Ah, that sucks. Yes, Triad Generations. Yeah, just accept that it's all, you know, part of the greater God's will. God wants you to suffer on boats. He has decided so. Where are we? Well, we're getting closer somewhere. Survivor. That gives me piety and gold. Yeah, piety and gold sounds good. Usually avoid derelict ships. They more often than not bring me very bad luck. Maybe I should engage with them more often though. And the main problem is, that of course also means she's going to start creating fucking children, potentially of her own. Which I find rather distasteful. But alas. At least some titles to inherit for the children. That's a good start. The worst case scenario, we can still switch around to the other one. Although, to be fair, you know, she's a fucking bleeder and she's ill. Yeah, that would make me pensive as well. Bleeder trade. It doesn't really mean that it needs to fucking come along, but nah. It's an option I'm not necessarily too happy about having around. Oh well. Hey, this time you can actually claim that you have walked the holy path, because that was quite the distance in traveling. You're against our leash, eh? Yeah, no, I don't want to help you. I'm busy. I'm busy praying and shit. Actually, how bad does it look? Oh, very bad. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it. At least not really. Now 3/4 of the country have decided that it needs to be attacked as a traitor, then well, so be it. I'm just gonna sit here and go like, yep, I'm not even in the country. praying shit away in fucking Jerusalem. Who the fuck are you? Are you Marshal and Knight? Oh, great. That's a bit of a loss. Rather saddening one at that. Yeah, become temperate, child. We need a new Marshal again. You would like to be here, eh? I mean... Okay, now we don't really have that much use for the Marshal at the moment. No great wars are planned. Yes, moderate yourself in all things, child. Rather important. I guess I could also request a divorce, couldn't I? But then we'll see how this plays out, basically. Yeah, and that's not piss off the fucking whole Arabic world just yet. Let's at least wait until Christianity discovers the idea of, you know, Deus Vult. That would be rather advantageous. Ich bin in Jerusalem. What do we get out of that? Another 600 points. Not at all a bad idea. $5,800. Why don't we do a bit of math along the way? Let's assume what is out at the worst. So if we do nothing, that would be around 40 years of natural growth to get there. Chances is we're actually gonna live that long. Just 42, and we have taken all the little healthy perks, so as long as nothing too bad happens, we could achieve it like that. I will, however, assume that doing some pilgrimaging along the way might be advisable. Just, you know. Just saying. The White Squall. Heal the people. But I don't think we can afford a Hayel Mona, can we? No. Badly. Guess we really don't have much more in the way of options than, you know, more pilgrimaging to enhance the progress a little bit. I can reduce it to at least half the amount, so around 20. Oh god, my child is dead. How the fuck did you manage to die? Great, now the bleeder is our only real option, eh? Well, tough shit. That's gonna be fucking not so fun. You definitely gonna need some fucking learning along this particular tree, otherwise, shit. Your life expectancy might not be the greatest. Oh boy. But of course, at this point in time, I am married to you, and of course not any... Ah. So I'm kind of getting a bit too old to be getting into that whole childbearing thing again. I could do something about my husband, and I could find another man to engage with in a more productive way for us. No question about it. However, not so much with the problem of natural age. There's not really a problem I can solve. Not at all, actually. Indeed. I just wasn't really expecting my child to randomly die in childbirth. Okay. Okay, and bad omens. Yeah, bad omens is indeed actually justified. Bad omens very justified. Did we just get lost in our own fucking country? Yep, we most definitively did. Right now, indeed, I hope that our secondary child doesn't randomly die. Although our chances of doing so are a lot higher than the first one. Probably a good idea to not marry her to anyone, because if I risk childbirth and dying again, that would be rather unfortunate. That actually could be game over. Considering my age here, 43, I don't think my fertility will be great. To put it mildly. Well, I guess we're gonna spend the rest of our days then on the road, pilgrimaging from here to there to everywhere. Starting once more in Cologne, because it's nice and close by. We do need those sweet, sweet piety points. To for once create our own fucking religion. Actually, I'm not gonna... Yeah, I was about to say, it's not gonna be set up again, is it? Yeah. Okay, at this one we had... allow clerics to marry, we have only women's is doing it. Yeah, control is okay. Witchcraft is rather virtuous. Yeah, close kin is pretty fucking criminal. I would agree. That is accepted. That is criminal. Which is of course accepted. MGX is accepted. Yeah, incest without the incest sequence is kinda boring. Yes, make it even more incest. Bastard, we have no bastard. Divorce is still allowed. Mandatory pilgrimages. And yeah, that we need to change. Temporal. But if we become also the head of faith, of course, we're gonna be very fundamentalistic about it. We have eliminated. And as for traditions, we had the first one I think was sacred childbirth, wherever that is. In this long list, that is. Then we had the other one. Where are you? Where are you indeed? Carnal exaltation, there it was. What was the last one again? We can allow people to suicide themselves. Kinda cute. That's also was so cute. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that would cost 9,800 to create. But I mean, I don't really care if you are not converting, because we can probably pay you before we finalize the step. But first we need the piety, then we need some money to create the duchy, which is not really a problem, considering that the Pope will continue to give us money, hopefully. And then, well, then we'll kinda have created something awful. Really awful. But hey, you know? It's also probably not gonna make my chances of survival in this particular place much greater. And I guess it's an offspring of Christianity, so they're not outright going to be fucking hostile to me. Are not gonna like me per se still, but alas. H96. Yeah, we could technically speaking afford probably some more size. I would like to get some more nagas at some point. Let's start with Ledger. It's gonna take an eternity to do anyway. Haven't we paid homage yet? Well, that's not acceptable now, is it? Let's go and be on our way and do it. Pay some homage to the new rulership. Now under new management. Oh, you have to absorb that one, eh? Cute. Why you would go through the trouble of, you know, dealing with the fucking Provence instead of the fucking northern ones. It's a bit interesting, but hail the king. He just personally likes the people up there. Goes like, well, you know, they want to be fucking independent of us. Sure, let them go ahead. Get a few more points there. Basically 10,000. I would think that if we do maybe 2 more pilgrimages, 2 or 3 more, we should probably have enough points. Just let it roll up. And on you go again. That is all God's will. We were almost level 2 in fucking Mystic as well. Interesting. And hey, I almost have 7,000 points. Only 3,000 more. That we won't require. That's not too much. No, can't afford it. I'm poor, sorry. La poor strike again. I do think it is getting rather late. No wonder I'm yawning that often. I think we're gonna end it relatively soonish. And then continue another time, basically. Finally finalize our religious ambitions. Yeah, well, level 2 miracle worker. Huge. Change charms and odd cantrips. Special work miracles through unconventional means. All your body job, I sure fucking as well hope that you'll learn. Okay, so next we should probably create the duchy then. Plus 19. Okay. Close but no cigar, I would say. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is actually relatively simple. I'm going to end it here, and while I get myself ready for bed, I'm just gonna let this run a little bit in the background, you know. Probably gonna considering the just the last few days, I'll probably just drink a beer nice and peacefully. I'm gonna let this keep running in the background for a little bit and basically do what we have been doing now. I think the last thing we will do for today is actually create the duchy, which costs 250, so not much more money is required. And once that is done, I will excuse myself for today. As I said before, Saturday I'll potentially, maybe, hopefully do an early morning stream because I'll be gone by midday. I will return on Sunday after the funeral is done and everything else. So there will be not much going on Saturday for once. However, if I set it up correctly and the PC doesn't randomly reboot, then we'll have a new game to play on Sunday. Each combat game. I haven't played one of these games in fucking forever. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Sounds like a rather nice plan, doesn't it? That does not sound healthy. Little Pipo. Better. Better neat. Oh no, and there are no filters left. No, I need to look for new filters, I guess. Actually, before we go, can we... Yeah, I really should take care to remember that. So I can turn you more and more into a good Christian until you realize that we're aiming for a whole fucking new religion. Like, oh well, sounds kinda bad. Raboom. Raboom. You're now a mighty Duchess. That means we could technically speaking afford a new knight, but we will deal with it after. As I said before, I'm gonna keep this running a bit in the background while I get myself a beer and take a few more the rigs of the pipe with me, and then I'll probably continue playing this the next time we play this for a little bit. This one does seem rather interesting, something a bit different for once. I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to the next generation who is not, you know, hindered by the former hair hanging in their fucking face all the time. Did that consecrate bloodline? I can actually. Oh yeah, right. I needed to be a duke to do it. Yeah, that does cost a lot of fucking piety, though. It's useful, though. Let me quickly do the math then. To do this, we need 9,800 for 10,000. Yeah. And 22 years. That is doable, yes. That is indeed doable. Especially because I will continue to go on pilgrimages whenever I can, so enhance that. Basically, my point is I'm going to try and save up the necessary amount of piety, so I will actually let the game run in the background to do just that, basically, while I randomly, once I have 150 bucks, go on pilgrimages again, once I've achieved that, hopefully in this lifetime, because otherwise the next generation would have to take over, and the next generation is not something I'm looking too much forward, to be completely fair and honest. But yeah, for the moment, without much further ado, I'll have to bid you all adieu.